Hey, what up? It's your boy, Master Pink, and today we're back and we are watching Doctor Stone, Season 1, probably, hopefully, Episode 6. Last time on Doctor Stone, we got, well, yeah, Senku actually is dead, but he had the piece of rock or, petrified thing here still on his neck, and they poured some revival juice or whatever they call it, into it. So and now we got like a flashback of what Senku's life was before before Daichi the fuck before Taiju woke up. So we're gonna see what happens this episode, okay? Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. But yeah, you can check out links in the description to support me, to follow me, and all that shit. And yeah, let's go. So that was Doctor Stone episode 6. My god, this show just makes me so happy. It's just, I don't know. I literally, the sense of adventure in the show, but like science adventure, it's so good. The feeling of learning something new because of this fucking show and seeing Senku go and do it and so, oh dude, it's just so good. All that scene at the beginning where Senku is like trying to figure out what's in the stone that gave him the energy to continue being alive. What is in the stone? And he was trying this and this. It's just, it's I think I'm right when I say this. It's like a feel of adventure, but it's not adventure per se because adventure is adventuring. He's just learning science and the feeling of learning that you get sometimes when you were a kid, I guess. You know what I mean? Because right now you can learn stuff, it's great. But as a kid, you were interested in other things, and you were like, "Fuck, I want to do this," or I don't know. People still do, but even when they're my age or whatever age. But the feeling of learning something like that you actually like, because I love this. I literally fucking love this. It's just so overwhelming to me right now that I can't stop fucking smiling. Fuck. It's This show is just so good. I knew Senku would. I hope Senku would be alive again because I love Senku. But like, oh my god, I'm so happy and oh god, and he found Taiju. He fucking put him in the cave and actually worked somehow. I don't know if he figured out something else that we haven't seen yet because the background, the backstory never. Or the flashback never finished because it ended with Taiju and Senku screaming at each other's bodies, being like, "Wake up!" But we know that when Taiju woke up, Senku was already at his base, which is really far away. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I wonder if he found something different to make the thing work. Maybe he found out what's in the stone, or maybe he's still trying to find that out, but in secret. Maybe not telling Taiju and Yusuriha, and when Tsukasa was there, Tsukasa. Oh god, this show is so good. We met the new character Kohaku, which I really like. She's really cool, and she knows how to fight and all. I was thinking, okay, because this character has been alive and knows how to make fire. She has knives. She knows all of this shit. But the monkeys near where Senku was resurrected or revived, they didn't know about the shiny monkeys. The thing is, like, we're in another part of Japan right now. We walked a lot, I'm pretty sure. So it's obvious that they're not gonna all be like, "Oh, I know this because I've seen one before." So that I was thinking, this girl has been alive for how long? Maybe because if they're in another zone of Japan, it might have been a long time. And even Tsukasa was like, "Huh, she knows how to fight and she's primitive." So that means she learns from the wild and all that shit. Pretty sure she has been alive for like 16 years because she was a baby when she got petrified, and then somehow we still don't know how because there might be other ways for people to be revived. She woke up, and some other people did too. That might be also her age, or maybe even older or something younger, but she lived alive in this in this stone world, and I'm interested to see what that's gonna be like, because I like what her experiences and and emotions and all that shit is gonna be like, because obviously she has a community. We've seen that. We've seen that there's other people with her, so they obviously know how to socialize at least a little bit. But it's obviously not the same as people who were like 20 years old in 2038 and now on 5738 or whatever year it is. Now it's different, they were from a different era in a way, generation and stuff. I love that, and I want to see more of those. Like, I was thinking, what if in another Son of Japan someone else woke up 70 years ago, and now when they were a kid, and now they're fucking 80, or something like that. Now they're 80-year-old, but they've been living here their whole life. You know what I mean? So like, it's interesting to see. We're seeing now. She's young. She must be like around 12 to 17, maybe. I'm not sure. So like, she's young and different as that if we met someone who has been living here for 80 years, let's just say. You know what I mean? Because the idea of this came from the old man in the opening that's shooting fucking fireball or something. Probably just some fucking chemical chemistry, yeah. Probably just some chemistry that shoots fires. I don't know. Obviously there's possible ways for that. So, but what I'm thinking is like, what if that guy had been living here for forever? And that's another perspective that we can have. We already have the perspective of someone who is around the teenagers age, waking up and surviving. Thankfully, it's Senku, and he knows all this shit. But imagine if it wasn't Senku. What if now somehow they found a baby that's just been revived, and now they need to take care of it? That's another situation that we need to take care of, and well, that would be like, that's another situation we need to go through. Like, we already have the people that were born a long time ago, and they were raised in the stone world. People who were born a long time ago, and they know a lot of shit, and maybe they're fucking amazing. People who have been revived now, and people who have been revived now but they're still a kid. People who have been revived now but they're like 80. It's gonna be a fucking great experience if we get to experience all those different scenarios and characters that are gonna be different for our story, because we already know Tsukasa. Maybe we wake up someone that's 80-year-old that has an ideal that's different from Tsukasa. Of course, he wants to get all the old people, even though I don't know why would you want that. But you know what I mean? The ideals, we have the characters with their situations and experiences, but we also have their ideals that they probably stand by. So, people who were born in, were revived as a kid or as a baby in this stone world and lived their whole life here are gonna have different ideals, or ideas of how to live in this world from someone else who has been alive for a long time. I am really excited to see if they're gonna do that. Maybe I'm just giving this show a lot of credit for something they're not gonna do, but if they do it, I will be pleased in a way. I want to see this. I want to see them enjoy meet new people, companies, socializing with people that maybe don't want to kill them or kill everyone else. Maybe we find someone else who loves science. What if we find someone else who's also fucking genius, and Senku and him become like best friendos? It's gonna be great. We find, I don't know. It's gonna be sad to we're obviously gonna have to move on. I don't think we're gonna have like the whole community. Maybe like at the end of like I'm imagining fucking Power Rangers now. It's like, oh, all the characters we met along the way are now here, and there's like all the Power Rangers together. I don't know, for giving an example, but you know what I mean. But we're gonna have to move on from characters. Obviously, maybe some will die, maybe some will just go away, like Taiju right now and Yusuriha are leaving. So, but it's still gonna be interesting, and I want to see all of this. Maybe we'll build our own community. The science. We're gonna make weapons of science and destroy Tsukasa Empire, which is gonna be great. Oh my god, that was a long discussion over just characters and how story. Like how I want the story to go, which it's just a theory. I love how Kohaku called Senku the sorcerer or sorcerer. What do you call him? Yeah, I think he called him like something sorcerer. So yeah, interesting. There's not an alarm going on. I think it's a fire outside. Oof. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. I spent a little time. Hopefully, next episode we meet the group that Kohaku is with. So we meet new characters, and I'm gonna be excited for that. I'll have my pen ready, and I'll write all their names. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and this reaction and discussion. So yeah, if you wanna watch more, come back next Friday or whenever this episode comes out, because I don't think I'm gonna upload it on Friday. Come back next week, and I'm gonna have uploaded the episode probably. So if you're interested in more, you can check out my channel because I do other shows. I'm doing Fullmetal Alchemist, Hunter x Hunter, JoJo, Berserk 1997, Haikyuu, you know, probably something else that I don't. Fire Force whenever I can do it again, because right now time. But yeah, I'll continue Fire Force 2. So if you want to watch all of that, check out my channel and support me on Patreon if you like what I do and you would like to support me. I would really appreciate it, and it helps me a lot. And you would get early access to other tiers. There's so many tiers on Patreon that you can check. So if you like any of those, check them out. Thank you for watching. And without further ado, I think it's time for me to leave. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.